But let's, I know it's a little cold out here, but you can feel the warmth of everybody's heart that gave to this great project. Give yourselves a round of applause, not only for that, but also to warm you up. Wasn't that Ezra? Wasn't he great? To my colleagues in government, Congressman Neal, we're going to watch out for him. He had his backup singers there. And I love the irrigation is working very well because the grass looks great here. And it's very, very bouncy. The key for young people and families, no matter what creed, color, or background, is education, education, education. I remember my parents, God rest their souls, who were immigrants, first generation, worked hard with their own business, always said, go to school, go to school, go to school. And Square One is a shining example of that, the wraparound services. But I do remember the initial meetings when Chris and Don reached out to me, Tim Sheehan, my chief of staff time, Tom Ash, and I said, we'll find a way, and we worked very closely with Congressman Neal with the ARPA funds to get about $1 million in CDBG funding, health department funding, school department funding, and our new superintendent, Dr. Sonia Donnell. Superintendent Donnell is here today too. And we'll find a way, leverage the money, find a way to make it happen. And then I cannot say enough about Jeb Belize. I remember Jeb coming in a few times with Leo Florian, the head of the South End Citizens Council. He deserves a big round of applause too. And his daughter, Jeb's daughter, but Jeb's a behind the scene guy. And I tell people all the time, you got to buy a car, go to Belize. My family does, and he's been great, very philanthropic, and a great. He's invested millions and millions of dollars here in the South End. But Jeb came to me too, saying we're going to put some money in there. And then Jeb and Leo came to me again. So we got a problem with that building out front there, and we're going to have to do something about it. And Jeb stepped up and put that money together to make this a whole complex here. And you're going to have not only some policing, you'll have the South End Citizen Council that is here. But this is what happens when everybody works together. And a generous benefactor, whether you gave $1 or whether you gave $1 million. And just think of the investment you're making. You can't put a price tag on this because you're giving young people and their families the opportunity to move forward in a positive fashion and maybe give back to our community. So, what's the old adage? Back to the future. This is where, the old children's study home was next to my parish, Mount Carmel. And then you were here, and Joan, and the tornado hit. And to all our public safety officials here, I know my brave and dedicated men and women in blue are here. Let's give them a big round of applause. The heroic saves that they made that terrible day of June 1st, 2011, you don't hear a lot of the stories. They made a lot of saves. And a lot of the organizations made a lot of saves. So we're happy to play a small part in this. And to Don, to Chris, to Joan, to the staff, thank you for caring, because it makes a big, big difference. And I'm going to come back here maybe and roll around in this grass and sing a song with Ezra and his backup group there. But the Square One, the tradition, continues because of their efforts and because of your efforts. God bless you all. Good health to you. Continued success. Happy holidays right around the corner.